Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Alright, now, I'm just a bit confused about the...
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Alright, now I'm gonna try going
Stanley
back
came
there
to a set
again.
of two open. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. No, actually, you
Alright.
know what? That's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're...
Alright, now. Rather than just jump down there and fall to certain doom, let's go exploring a bit. Can I save? Um, hold on. Can I even save, or is this a joke in itself? New save game, okay. Or is all this from the original? Yeah, it might. Okay, yeah, all this might just be from the original. Okay. Yep. Alright. Let's begin the game again. And have we done everything? Well, let's try pushing the different buttons. Because I know there are different buttons on the like rate this your experience, and then there's also the third doorway. So there's different things we can do. So let's check that
There we
out.
go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay. You know what? Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you
Let's try
there.
pushing
Now,
4.
tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay, it's pretty much the exact same thing. What happens if we go in here?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've
Okay,
been
yeah.
working on, and now would be a... There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Let's
Go
tr
ahead,
let's
Stanley.
try
Take it
this.
for a spin. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Alright. Now. Let's just push 2.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to push 1, and if the game doesn't really change, I'm going to try one more pathway that I can see. Alright.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
Now let's see what happens if we push 1.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous...
Okay, yeah, I think it's just gonna... There's really not much of branching here.
I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Alright. Yeah. Everything is pretty much the same. Had my fingers on wrong. There's... Okay.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of it.
We're gonna try a one more path that I've noticed. I don't even know for sure if it's a real path, but I noticed it. We're gonna try it. I'm not even certain exactly how to get there without dying, but we're gonna try it. Alright. Now, I'm not exactly sure. Okay.
To prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death.
I don't quite understand that because
everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'm gonna try that again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright. Now,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he's in control of the story, no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Now, there's one thing I want to try. I don't even know if this is going to work. I was scrolling through YouTube, and I saw a video where it said something about this strategy that I want to now try. Alright. I have no idea if this is going to work. What happens if I do this? Oh, I thought I saw something about running through a wall or something, and maybe that's still in the game, but I don't know. I'm going to try jumping off that thing one more time. I don't know if I'm supposed to hit the boxes perfectly or if I'm supposed to land on the truck, but I see an open door down there. Because I'm looking and you know what?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What happens if I land on the truck?
I realize that
okay.
To prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death.
I want to try one more thing.
Stanley, everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Just to see if there is anything down there. That's going to be hard to tell. Huh. I don't know. Is there a way I can get down there without getting killed? There must be a way. I don't know. Because I see that door is open. It looks like it's asking for me to get in there. I don't know. Well, I'm going to try the boxes again. Okay. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? I've been playing for about 2 hours. And I think I'm going to take a break tonight. So what I'm going to say is, fantastic game. There's one reference to someone which I've heard is in the game, and I don't know where it is. maybe I need to do some exploration. Maybe I overlooked something. Maybe back in that room with the buttons,